I bought parts too. Yeah, we're missing bolts and this is leaking. We gotta fix it. We need new plug wires too. So it looks like this is not, oh, this is loose. Valve cover is loose, not good. The valve cover itself is leaking and I'm missing some bolts. So $40 worth of valve cover bolts right there. New valve cover gasket. So we're just gonna disconnect this and then disconnect all the plugs. And I'm pretty sure that's all that's connected to the valve cover. Maybe some stuff back here. Nope. So just these plug wires. Boop. All that. Let's throw those over there. And then this one, I think I can just pull it out from this side. Like that. And then just the bolts. All 10 mil. This one's hand tightened. That's how you know that is not good. Or it's not even put in the right spot. Cool. Let's see what other ones are hand tightened. Not that one. Alright, I'm gonna take the valve cover off. Some of them feel like they're too tight. At least there's no oil in my plug holes. Oh, never mind, there is. That one's hand tight. That one's hand tight. Sick. I don't think I was filming this whole time. Anyways, we took the valve cover off. The bolts, got the valve cover gasket off, and it felt like they reused the valve cover gasket because it was pretty hard. So we're gonna clean up these cam ends, get all this oil off, gasket in, and they said that this head was rebuilt at some point, and it looks pretty clean, but I don't know if it's rebuilt. I just realized I don't have the proper RTV for this, so we're gonna skip this. Oh, thick boy. I have some new mirrors. Some fake Gasket doors from GKtech, so we're gonna slap those on. Yeah, and then I'll paint this. Okay, this gold is not gonna look good. So we got the GKtech Aero mirrors here with the blue tint. Gasket door style. This will be sticking right here. Came with the new bracket and the bolts, and I still forgot my key to open the car. So I actually don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pretty sure you just take this panel off like that. Yeah. And then get these screws out. Yeah, those aren't connected anymore. Yeah. There we go. And then we're gonna get these screws out. 3 Phillips. And then get this mirror off. And then slap those new ones on. So I took off those 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. Pulled off the mirror. And then we're gonna put this on. So I'm pretty sure we put mirrors onto here and then put this onto there. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm pretty sure these small ones go on. We're gonna stick the mirror on there. And then, so just like that, just tighten these screws, and then we're just gonna throw this back on. I might just slide this out, and then boom, we got some gantry doors. And then you just adjust it with your fingers. Boom. And then we gotta do that one. And this is the whole reason why I'm doing it, because this one is broken. So we'll do that side, and then yeah, I'll show you the front view of the car after that. It's kind of angled up, but that's alright. They look sick anyways. I end up just cleaning it up. All the mating surfaces are dry. Oh, I didn't get this part. As you can see, this RTV is not that good. I just scrape it off with my nails. So I want to clean up all the RTV, and then since I just touched that, I'm gonna wipe it down again with the towel soaked in brake cleaner to get everything dry. Brake cleaner, get everything dry. I did find some RTV that I can use, the same ones I use for my diff. Good for oil. So we're gonna hit these corners, those two cam caps, and then this cam cap, these two back here. Make sure you clean these ones good, because it will leak from the back here really easily and you wouldn't see it. So all that cleaned and wiped down, I got the new gasket. I'm gonna slap it all together with the new bolts as well. You're gonna clean all these surfaces too. And get all the gunk out of there, and then slap it on. Yeah, I'm gonna rebuild this engine sooner or later, so that's gonna get painted whenever we rebuild it. I'm not too worried about it. This gasket, as you can see, is way softer. Brand new. It was really cheap. It was from freaking CRS Auto Parts, but I'm pretty sure it'll do better than the one that we have on there right now. Yeah, I don't think they sent me the right gasket. There's this extra hole here that's not there. Yeah, that's not the right one. That's why it was only $7. Okay. Well, that sucks. It's a couple days later. 240 is still down, the valve cover's still off. Haven't got the new valve cover gasket, but we got new suspension parts right here, and we got this this roof spoiler. So with the Miata, all I pretty much did was performance stuff, oriented stuff. So like what we got in this box. Have 240 outer tie rods, S13 outer tie rods, I mean, new boots, and new inners for the S13. On this one we have, I believe these are the lower control arms. I can't open this with one hand. Actually, these are Maxima inner and outer tie rods with the boots, and then this is the 240 stuff. So this is the 240 lower control arms, 240 inner tie rods, 240 outer tie rods. So we're gonna be extending these. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get one of my friends to do it because he already has a jig. So in here we have a roof wing, and this basically just goes on here. So before it's all bubbly, we're gonna get an Origin Labs wing, and then we're gonna have to body fill these holes. But for now, we're gonna put this roof wing on. I have a tripod, so I'll just come back whenever it's done. That double-sided tape was booty. We're gonna go buy some more. This always happens when you go to buy one thing. You buy one, and you look around, and then you find some more stuff. So we got this aircraft paint remover, and then this WRINKLE black paint. for the valve cover. So I was able to get 2 all across the whole thing and then 1 more on the middle part. So this should be plenty strong enough. Alright, that's way stronger than the ones that came with it. Before I could do that and it would just come off. So I'm just pressing down everywhere. I'm gonna do that for a couple days. I'm just gonna sit here. As you can see, there's no gaps. Last time there was some gaps, especially right here, but there's no more gaps. It's gonna get hot and then the adhesive's gonna soften up and then I'm gonna press it down again. But it looks so much better with the roof spoiler on. Sick. And it's like, it's big enough where you can see it from the front too, because I've seen some that are small. This is kind of like the Origin Lab shape one, but already this is pretty strong. Now we just need the little roof or trunk lip, complete the back end, and then gotta do Sylvia swap front end. Aw, it's sick. Valve cover with this stuff. And look at what it says. Alright, I got everything taken off the valve cover. Now we're just gonna spray it down and then let it do its work. Cool. Hasn't even been like a minute and it's already been eating up. Look at it. Going at the paint. Oh, it smells really bad. It's bubbling. So it looks pretty much fully lifted. I have this plastic scraper and I just wanted to show you guys that it just, look at that, bare metal. Alright, so I got it pretty much down to bare metal. There's a couple spots with paint still on there. I'll just hit that with a scuffing pad and you can pretty much paint over it and it won't be noticeable because it's wrinkle paint. And then we're going to sand this whenever we're done painting, so it's going to be the Nissan logo is going to be shining out. I got all the valve cover parts here that I took off. Basically just after it all saturated, the aircraft paint remover saturated in the paint, I scraped it off, most of it off, and then hit it with a scuffing pad and warm water, but now you can touch it without dying. Anyways, I'm just gonna let this dry till tomorrow. I get the valve cover gasket. We're gonna paint it. Alright, so I got the valve cover gasket, so we can go ahead and spray this. I got the wrinkle black here, and yeah, we're just gonna prep it, spray it. So I got pretty much prepped. I just wanted to cover that and most of the spark plug holes stuff and spray it. So I laid the paint so it's all nice right now, and then we're gonna go get a heat gun and hit it with the heat gun because that will cause it to wrinkle. So I took all the tape off and now we're just gonna hit it with the heat gun. You can see it's starting to wrinkle right there. So we got the wrinkle black finish done. It's pretty cool. We're just gonna let this dry because it's still not fully done drying up. It's just the wrinkle finish, and then when it dries, we're gonna sand the Nissan twin cam 16 valve. We started sanding the letters, and it's taking forever, and it's about to storm, so we gotta put this on right now. The valve cover gasket, so there's no more leaking oil. That's good. Sick. Well, we got the gasket on there now. We're gonna lay a little bit of RTV on these cam caps, and then we're gonna clean up the mating surface on that side, and then we're just gonna slap it in with the new bolts up there.
The fuck is a mating thing? That's all I heard.
Alright, so we have Mega Black OEM high temp silicone gasket maker. I don't think this is the right one. This is what we need. Ultra black, oil resistant. This is the good one. So I'm just gonna lay a little bit on the cam caps because this is where they like to leak. Kind of like the Miata. Alright, we're gonna lay them all on 4 sides. I actually don't know if you're supposed to do this, but it makes sense in my head because that's what we did with the Miata. And that valve cover gasket never leaked. Alright, now you got that done. I don't know where the cap went. Here it is. This is how you clean your fingers. Alright, so wipe them off. Why am I always making all my videos like tutorials?
I don't know. You kind of you're like a beauty guru, but for cars.
Hell yeah. Except none of my cars are beautiful. For now.
Dang, that's tough. Not all beauty gurus are beautiful though. I think I don't know.
What? That's kind of defeats the whole point.
I don't know. I don't watch them.
If you get some on the other parts, I don't think it really matters because it's a gasket. Alright, now before that dries up, we gotta go over there and clean that mating surface. Alright, come follow me. More brake cleaner. Brake cleaner is good.
Alright.
Spray some on there. Go on this mating surface and go all the way around one last time. I already done did it before, but yeah. Just gotta make sure these cam caps. I don't even know if they're called cam caps. That's what we call them in the other terms. But those things, make sure they're super clean because that's where they like to leak from. And I don't know why they made it like that. Alright, come over here. Most expensive bolts I've ever bought. Straight from Nissan.
Nissan?
Nissan?
Is that what it's
That's
called?
how the Australians say it.
Really?
Yeah. Nissan.
Nissan.
Alright, we can just put that there. We're gonna grab this thing. We're gonna flip it over and hopefully none of the paint got messed up. Sick, it did.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
So we're gonna finger all 4 holes.
Obviously.
This is so hard. Anyways, grab these new OEM bolts. Oh, so shiny.
It's fun.
All right. There's probably a correct way to tighten them. That's why that one didn't have a bolt. It's stripped. Alright, now me plug these back in. Put this ugly fuel cap on, little cap on.
Ew.